I was born in a town called Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Arkansas is the same state that former President William Bill Clinton is from. And I grew up and went to high school in Pine Bluff, went to undergraduate school in Pine Bluff at a historically black institution there called the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. What do I consider my role was in the civil rights movement? I was always there. From the time I was in state government working in Little Rock, Arkansas with the Little Rock Nine. And they were among the first students in the South to be mandated by the court to go into a predominantly white school from a black school. And so I had the privilege of teaching and helping to prepare 5 of the Little Rock 9 to go to Little Rock Central High School. The parents in many instances were afraid that something was going to happen to their kids, and they weren't enthusiastic about them being isolated by themselves, because number one, the white parents were out there jeering, telling them, "Nigga, go home," and that kind of thing. So it was not a jovial kind of positive environment for them to be in. But they stayed in there, they hung in there. In the first year, we had one student to graduate from high school. His name was Ernest Green. He was the only one who entered in the senior year. The others were in the 11th grade and the 10th grade. And so the following year, the Little Rock schools didn't open. There is no such thing as a 1959 graduate of the Little Rock Public Schools. Would you know that that board of directors decided to close the school down, the high schools down, rather than integrate them? We were having first. We didn't have a president at that time, an African-American president. That came later. But blacks started being elected to government. For example, about 40 years ago, Maynard Jackson was elected mayor of Atlanta, the first African-American. Shirley Franklin was the first woman to be elected mayor of Atlanta. These things started to happen. Our kids started having the opportunity to go to college, and not just to the black colleges, but they could go to the college they wanted to. Kids started going across town to Georgia State here in this city. They started going up to Athens at the University of Georgia. I remember when it was integrated. And so equality became the thing we felt we were entitled to, that we were just as good as any other American, and we thought that we should have opportunities, not be given any favoritism, but just equal opportunity to work, to achieve, and to succeed.